Throughout human history, myths have told of cosmic battles between order and chaos. In ancient Greek mythology, one creature represented chaos in its most terrifying form, a being so powerful that even the gods feared him. A monster whose strength shook the heavens, whose voice echoed like thunder, whose defeat determined the fate of the universe. This was Typhon, the greatest enemy the Olympian gods ever faced. To understand Typhon, we must first understand how the ancient Greeks viewed the universe. Greek mythology describes a constant struggle between order and chaos. After defeating the Titans, the Olympian gods, led by Zeus, established control over the cosmos. They created structure, law, and balance. But beneath the earth, powerful primordial forces still existed. The earth goddess Gaia, angered by the defeat and imprisonment of her children, sought revenge against the Olympian gods. To challenge their rule, she created a final and terrifying weapon. That weapon was Typhon. Ancient Greek sources describe Typhon as a creature of unimaginable size and power. He was said to be so tall that his head brushed the stars. From his shoulders extended hundreds of dragon heads, each breathing fire and speaking in terrifying voices. His body was covered in wings, and his lower form consisted of enormous coiling serpents. When Typhon moved, the earth trembled. When he roared, the sky itself seemed to shake. Greek poets described his voice as a mixture of sounds, sometimes animal, sometimes human, and sometimes an indescribable force of destruction. He was not merely a monster, he was living chaos. When Typhon rose against the heavens, the Olympian gods faced a threat unlike any before. Many myths describe the gods fleeing in terror, transforming into animals to escape his wrath. Only Zeus chose to confront him. The battle between Zeus and Typhon became one of the most dramatic conflicts in Greek mythology. Lightning clashed with fire, mountains were hurled through the sky, storms and earthquakes shook the world. In some versions of the myth, Typhon even defeated Zeus. He captured the king of the gods and removed his divine sinews, the source of his strength, temporarily leaving him powerless. This moment represented the greatest crisis in Greek cosmology, the possibility that chaos might overcome order. Despite this defeat, Zeus eventually regained his power. The final battle was catastrophic. Using thunderbolts of immense force, Zeus struck Typhon repeatedly until the monster was overwhelmed. To prevent his return, Zeus imprisoned Typhon beneath Mount Etna, a volcano on the island of Sicily. The ancient Greeks believed volcanic eruptions and earthquakes were caused by Typhon's continued struggle beneath the earth. In this way, natural disasters became evidence of his enduring presence. Typhon's legacy extended far beyond his battle with the gods. He was considered the father of many of the most terrifying creatures in Greek mythology, often together with the monster Echidna. Their offspring included numerous legendary beasts that threatened heroes and civilizations. Through these descendants, Typhon's chaotic influence continued to shape the mythological world. He became not only a destroyer, but a source of all monstrous forces. Typhon carried deep symbolic meaning in Greek culture. He represented the destructive power of nature, volcanoes, storms, earthquakes, and uncontrollable forces beyond human control. His battle with Zeus symbolized the triumph of order over chaos and the establishment of cosmic balance. At the same time, his near victory served as a reminder that chaos can never be fully eliminated. It remains beneath the surface, waiting. Some scholars believe the myth of Typhon may have been inspired by real natural disasters, particularly volcanic eruptions in the Mediterranean region. Ancient societies often explained unpredictable natural events through mythological narratives. Typhon allowed the Greeks to understand and personify the terrifying forces of nature they could not control. Through myth, chaos was given a face. Typhon remains one of the most powerful figures in Greek mythology. He represents humanity's fear of destruction, disorder, and the uncontrollable forces of the natural world. Though defeated, he was never completely destroyed. Buried beneath the earth, he continues to symbolize the eternal tension between order and chaos. If you enjoyed this exploration of Greek mythology, please like, subscribe, and comment for more documentaries on legendary creatures and ancient beliefs. Which mythological being should we explore next? Let us know in a comment.